What is up, YouTube? TracerBeast here, bringing you the first in my series on how to make a great YouTube video, a great YouTube channel, and how to use what you have to get started today so you can make your very first video. Stay tuned.
Sesh.
Feeling something like Rick Moranis, blew up the kid, now he doing damage. You ought to know, like my name's Alanis. Say on me, take a seat, young Christopher Hansen. I don't sweat all day just to...
So first off, let me tell you a little bit about myself. So I've been on YouTube now for about 4 months. I've gained about 100 subscribers in that time and about 3,000 views across my channel. What I've been trying to do is to get my channel set up, that way whenever the games that I'm looking forward to that are coming out in October and November, when they come out, I'm ready to actually pursue my YouTube channel. So right now what I'm doing is building up my channel, trying to get everything right, and using all the data that I've gotten so far to help grow my channel and make videos that I think people will enjoy. I've done a lot of research on YouTube and SEO. I've read books, I have watched videos, I've looked into it extensively, so I do have a knowledge base before I actually started my YouTube channel. From that point on, it's basically been trial and error, just seeing what works and what doesn't, and I've taken the data that I've gotten to use those things that are successful in my videos to help myself grow at this point. So everything that I've done to this point, it has been mistakes that I've made and successes that I've had, so I can put a video like this together so you guys can save months down the line after creating your YouTube channel. So really the first thing about creating a YouTube channel is just to know that it is incredibly difficult. It is hard to get subscribers, it's hard to get views. These things just take time, so keep in mind that whenever you start a YouTube channel, you're not going to get a lot of views at first. You may not get any views on your first couple videos, but really just get the formula down on how you're going to make YouTube videos, what you're going to be doing in your videos. Just get those things down and then start making your videos. Views will come later, and in my next video I'm going to show you how to get those views without having any subs. So how to pick up views without having subs. But today we're going to focus on what you need to do to make a great video. So really the first thing is going to be, what is your channel going to be about? What type of games are you going to play? Are you going to play, a multitude of games? Are you going to play one game? Are you going to play 2 games? Figure out how many different types of games that you're going to be playing on your YouTube channel. I would make a suggestion that you only play 1 or 2 in the beginning, because you don't want to confuse people who would subscribe. If they want to watch Black Ops 3 videos and you've got 6 different games on your channel, they may be hesitant to subscribe to your channel because you're playing so many different games. So that would be the first thing. What's your channel going to be about? The second thing, and this is the most important when it comes to creating a YouTube channel, is developing your persona. I mean, you have got to make you stand out in your videos. You can have great gameplay all day, and that's awesome. People will stop by and see great gameplay, but they come back for you. So the way that I would describe it is, think about if you only got 10 minutes a day to speak to somebody. Like, you're locked in a room all day long, and you only get 10 minutes a day to go out and speak to the world. Think about pushing as much of yourself out in that 10 minutes as possible. Be you, but be overly you, so that you have a rich character, a great persona, and people want to come back and watch your videos. Alright, so the next thing we're going to get into is video planning, and this is very important. You want to write down your ideas of what you want in your video before you go in and start editing and making changes. Just know what you're going to be doing with the video, what you're going to say, if you want the video to be funny, if you want it to be informative, just whatever, write it all down. So right now we're going into Share Factory, and if you have an Xbox One, don't worry, I've got you hooked up. A fellow YouTuber I know, ASDQ Gaming, has a great Upload Studio video. I'll link it down in the description below. You guys can check it out. But I'm going to give you a Share Factory tutorial, some hacks on how to make great videos, make them look good. So basically we're starting out here, and we're going to pick our intro. And they require you to pick an intro, so just pick one, even if you don't want to use it. They'll start you off with intros that they have pre-selected. I just take those off and I pick this one right here because I think it's the best one for Call of Duty Black Ops. And then you pick the footage that you're wanting to make a video on. And it'll be down below it. So we're going to pick something over here. Alright, we've got our footage. We got our intro. And what we have to do is see where we're going to trim this video. Because what I usually do is I don't use theater mode on Black Ops. I just hit the share button. Because the share button will capture the previous 15 minutes of gameplay footage at any given point when you're playing PS4. So if you've got a really good game, just hit that share button afterwards. It'll save 15 minutes of it, and then you can go in and send it directly to Share Factory. And just keep in mind, you have to download Share Factory first. This is a free app, but you do have to download it. It doesn't come preloaded on PS4. So once you've trimmed it down to about the size that you want to start editing, because you don't want to go through and edit a 15-minute video when you're only wanting to use 8 minutes of footage. So you go in, you trim it down, you look through it, make sure there are no inconsistencies, play a little bit of it to make sure that its frame rate isn't dropped and lagging and looking stupid, because you don't want to upload a video that's got bad quality video. You just don't want to do it. You always want to start off with the best quality video that you have. So now we're ready to start editing. So what you want to do is you want to go to split clip. Okay, so go in your menu and select split clip. What this is going to do is it's going to cut a portion of the clip. It's just going to split it right down the center so you can do whatever with that clip afterwards. So we're going to find the very beginning of the video, because usually the way that I edit videos is I go in, I look for any period of time where I'm just running around, where there's no action going on in that video. Because I don't really think that my viewers want to see me just running from point A to point B for 45 seconds. So, and we split the clip right there and we delete the one before it. But anyways, so I don't like keeping in parts of the video that are uninteresting. I want it to be interesting for everybody to watch it whenever they watch it, even if you don't play that specific type of game. So, one big rule is that you don't want to cut all your deaths out. I mean, I think it's unfair for people to cut all the deaths out of their videos. You want to keep some of them in there. But the thing is if it's cutting out too much time, like let's say that you die and, nothing had happened before that period before you died, so you got 20 seconds of nothing and then you die, and then you got another 20 seconds of trying to get back in the battle, just go ahead and cut out all 40 seconds. I mean, because you want all of your video to be action-packed and be able to comment on what's going on in the video. So the biggest part is going to be editing through all of this, and you can use the motion sensor on the touchpad to thumb through all this. It makes it much quicker. So just thumb through and find all your best edit points, because right here what we're doing is we're looking through some of this footage to cut out excess time. We want to cut our video back to be a certain size. Like I'm shooting for right around 5.5-6 minutes on this video. So we're cutting out more of this footage, and what will end up happening is I will get to the point where I come up here just in a second, because this video is featured on another YouTuber's channel, so I've watched it a couple times since this. But anyways, so once I get about right here, I get killed, and then what you notice is afterwards I run back to the same spot and die again. So I cut right after I die. I want to show my death. Okay, then I start running in here and I get blown up by a trip mine. Okay, so what I'm going to do is cut out that entire period of me running back to this point that I died, and then me running into this building. Because even if you get a kill, it doesn't really matter if it's taking up too much time. If you've got one kill in a period of a couple minutes, then cut it out. It's not worth keeping it in there. Because as you see, I kill someone and then die, so what I'm going to do is go right back here again, and I'm going to decide to cut that kill out of this video. So editing is very important. Just go through, split your clips, decide what you want to keep in, what you want to keep out, and then let's move on. The next thing I'm going to show you is how to transition from clip to clip without it looking choppy and unprofessional. So you're going to want to add transitions. So if you go to your menu and you hit the Add Transition button, you can choose a transition to take you from clip to clip. Crossfade Dissolve is probably the best looking one on Share Factory. I've tried a lot of the other ones, but this one keeps any notice from, the transition and instead focuses on the gameplay. So it takes you from clip to clip and it doesn't take any of the focus away from your gameplay. So next thing we're going to look at is adding screenshots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to add a screenshot into the gameplay, because adding a screenshot just adds another layer on top of your YouTube video. If you add a screenshot, it will be descriptive on an informational video like this right here. I downloaded some patch 1.14 info, and all I did was I went on the web browser and I hit the screenshot button and just copied and pasted it onto my Share Factory video. You can also go onto YouTube and you can screenshot screens of YouTube videos and use those as well. I do that pretty often, as long as you're not, taking anything that's trademarked from another YouTuber, and it's just a screenshot of like an image of the logo or whatever, it'd be perfectly fine. But adding screenshots in there definitely makes your YouTube videos more professional, and it adds another layer of information to them. Adding text and stickers and inlays. I'm just going to do a sticker on there because it's going to be a little bit less time consuming. So we're just going to go through here and pick something that we want displayed up on the screen, and pwned is the one I think I picked. You can just pick it already. Alright, now that we got that, it's going to show up on the screen. Transform means to make it larger, smaller, place it wherever on the screen that you want to. I'm just going to slap it right up here in the center. Opacity, that is how see-through it is. So, how transparent you want the image to be, that's going to be your opacity. And you can do multiple layers of stickers, text, whatever. But this is how you put them on there. Now, the moment that you place where your cursor is the moment it's going to begin, and it's going to end at the end of the clip. So if you put a sticker up or text up, just know that whenever you put it down, it's going to show up all the way until the end of the clip. So if you want that text or sticker to stop at a specific place, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to split the clip right there so that that sticker or text will end at that moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back into our menu and we are going to split the clip. We're going to split it right about here. And so as you can tell, after you split the clip, that sticker or text or whatever you're putting down there for effects disappears after that clip is gone. Now the next thing I'm going to show you is how to add music. So if you want to add music, and you can add your own music tracks to Share Factory, just download them and you can put your own music up. Just make sure that it's not going to be infringing on copyright laws, because you don't want strikes against your YouTube channel. So, just go through here and pick out whichever music that you want. This one's fine. So we're going to put this down right about here. And once again, wherever your cursor is where the music is going to begin. So we're going to start the music right here, see how it sounds, see our little effects pop up. So kill him, boom, music is coming, and then it's going to show that he was pwned. And basically that's how you put music in with Share Factory. Now we're going to be looking at the commentary, because commentary is very, very important on YouTube videos. Your watch time and retention will go up with commentary, and it will go up significantly. So make sure to include commentaries on your YouTube videos, and this is why you need the mic on your headset. So if you've got a headset with a mic, you have everything to get started on YouTube right now, because commentaries are very important in this game. So whenever you're ready to make a commentary, you go to track 2. You just pull up your menu, go to track 2, and then you hit record audio. Now you record as the video is playing. It will play in the background and you will be able to commentate on whatever you're seeing on screen. So just put down your audio, but know that the music, the gameplay effects, the sound effects, and your commentary are all going to be going at the same time. So whenever you get all this set up, you're going to have to go in and master it so that you can hear everything at the levels that you want. And by doing how to do that is you go into the edit menu of Share Factory and you can edit all of the audio to whatever level that you want to, so you can hear everything that's going on. Alright, now that we've got everything we want set up, what we're going to do is save the project first, that way we don't lose anything that we've done, and we're going to export it to gallery. Now this is going to be the rendering process, and it's going to render it to 720p, and you'll be able to share it straight on YouTube from PS4. And this takes about as long as the video is long. Okay, so now that it's all done and it's ready to go to YouTube, all you're going to have to do is hit your title, your description, and your tags. Now in the next video on this series, I'm going to show you how to make effective titles, effective descriptions, and put your tags in there so that you're going to get more views on a channel that has no subs. So stay tuned for that video. And if you like the video, hit that like button. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. Till next time, this is Tracer Beast.